What was Scott Peterson's job? Have you ever wondered how a person's job can shape their life and even their involvement in a crime? In the case of Scott Peterson, his occupation played a significant role in the events surrounding the tragic disappearance of his wife, Laci Peterson, in 2002. So, what exactly did Scott Peterson do for a living? Scott Peterson worked as an agricultural salesman. He had a background in agricultural business, which he pursued during his education. Before becoming a salesman, he owned and operated a restaurant and worked as a waiter while attending college. This diverse work history gave him a range of experiences that shaped his life. At the time of Laci's disappearance, Peterson was selling products related to farming and agriculture. This included items like fertilizers and chemicals. His job was not just a means of income, it also influenced his daily routine and movements. Investigators looked closely at his work schedule to piece together his actions during that critical time. Peterson's occupation is often discussed in true crime narratives because it helps establish a picture of his lifestyle. He was not a wealthy individual but rather someone with a steady, ordinary job. This aspect contributed to the initial perception of him as an unlikely suspect. In the context of criminology, understanding a suspect's job can provide insight into their daily activities and possible motives. For Scott Peterson, being an agricultural salesman meant he had access to certain materials and locations that could be relevant to the investigation. His familiarity with the area and his work-related movements were scrutinized by law enforcement. During the trial, his employment status and work history were examined as they related to his alibi and financial pressures. Both the prosecution and defense considered how his job might have influenced his behavior. For example, his knowledge of agricultural products could have provided him with opportunities to conceal evidence. In true crime storytelling, every detail matters. Scott Peterson's job is just one piece of the larger puzzle in understanding the case. It illustrates how his life and actions were closely examined by investigators and the public. This focus on his occupation helps viewers grasp the context of the crime and the events leading up to it.